Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video I want to make a new thing that I have not made in the past few weeks. Because in the past few weeks I've made a bunch of videos on how to make components for traps, like the funnel, the flat ground. But in this video, I want to mash those up all together to make one video on how to make good quality traps. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make actually good traps. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so for this video, I kind of want to make a knockback trap. Now, if you don't know what a knockback trap, it's basically a trap. It's like a hole that you put a wall behind that hole, and with a knockback 2 sword or something, you hit somebody into the hole and they fall to a crit out or something. So I actually kind of found this perfect spot right here for a knockback trap. Just knock them into the hole right here. Just wah! So let's get to building, I guess. The hole of the trap that you're gonna be knocked into, or you're gonna knock somebody else into, kind of just wanna dig a few blocks down, and we wanna make the walls like crafting tables, just like that. I'll fast forward doing that. Alright, now that you got your crafting tables in place, now we're gonna place down the item frames for the walls. So we're basically just gonna do this. Just basically gonna go around on each block. I'll fast forward that too. Alright, now that you got your item frames, we're gonna place our signs down. So we're actually gonna break this item frame right here, and then we're gonna place a sign down on that block. And then we wanna build off of that sign just like that. And then we just wanna keep towering up. So kind of like that. Alright. So now we're going to place item frames in the signs. Kind of like this. Hold on. So we're going to place an item frame right here. Just like that. Right here, right here, right here. And just so on. Just going up. Like that. Alright, now you're basically done with your hole. Now you just fall in and you can't see anything. And if you have a ender pearl, then you can't even throw it, because then it just gets put in the item frame, or you just open a sign. That is also very possible. Alright, so for the crit out, we want to dig just a little bit more down here. Then, as always, we want to break the 3 blocks, put the, not a piston there. We want to put a dust there, torch here, and another dust right there. And then we want to add our torch right here, like always. Oh, that's not covered. And then we want to make the weird L shape, like we always do. Add 2 torches there and a dust there. Now we want to put our 2 pistons just like that. Make sure there's a block right here. Then we want to put our other piston. Let's test out if it works. Alright, perfect. Alright, now we want to just cover this with, crafting tables. Then we want to clear out an area right here. just like that. Then we want to put in our slabs right here and right here, and our fence. Then we want to put our 2 crafting tables right there, and 2 more slabs. We want to put a pressure plate there and the water. Make sure it doesn't leak or escape. Then we want to clear out another area, this time a little bit bigger. I don't know what this cave thingy is. But yeah. Then we want to put our composter right here, along with a piston with a block and lever. So block here and a lever here. Make sure the lever's not on the piston, because once it extends, it will instantly break the lever. I don't know how, but it happens. Then we want to put crafting tables here. And lastly of all, we want to put our pressure plate here. I actually want to add some things before the armor stands. So I'm actually going to go in spectator mode here. And we're going to fill the walls with crafting tables like we did up there with the hole. Let's go on creative. Then we're going to fill the crafting tables up just like this. Awesome. And one last block. Alright, now I want to add these banners to make sure that they don't right click, you know? And, oh, I accidentally went into the trap. So, to make sure they don't right click, I'm going to break that. We want to put a bunch of banners just like that. Make sure they're not on the piston though, or else the piston won't extend. Oh, oops. And you're pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You're pretty much done. They can't right click, they can't place blocks, they can't do anything. And that's your crit out. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one, because I will be showing you how to use this trap on other players. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!